Thanks for listing with us. Our goal is to do a great job for you and successfully sell your home. To help us do this, the following is critical. Number one, keep your home clean and presentable. Number two, allow showings when buyers want to see your home. Number three, be open to communication. For example, if you expected something from us and didn't get us, tell us. If our affiliates are not following through, tell us. Number four, realize that part of my job and every team member has specialization and they're the best one to serve you. Number five, if real estate agents say things like, you will definitely hear from us, or I think this is the one for my buyer, realize that they may do an offer, but they may not, because nobody needs permission to write an offer on our listings. This is the way it generally works. When a buyer's interested in a home, they see it, they go back to the office and write an offer. Number six, sometimes offers are less than you were expecting. And sometimes it's a starting point, and sometimes they're frankly ridiculous. So if you get a low offer, if you get brutal feedback, don't kill the messenger, don't kill us. We're just conveying what the market's saying, whether they're the agent or the buyer. And we want to keep open communication because that's your best chance of selling the home at the best price in your time frame. That brings me to buyer feedback. Every time we show a qualified buyer your home, we ask them if they're interested and if they want to buy your home. Very often, the biggest feedback is no response. No response. That really is a response that we don't give feedback. It's kind of rude, but it means that they're not interested in your home. So instead of us focusing on them, on getting feedback on a home they don't like, let's focus on getting more interested buyers into your home and responding to the feedback we have, whether it's the price, whether it's too small. Let me talk to you a little bit about a translation of what feedback means. For example, when a buyer says something is too small, it means it's too small for the price. When people say that a buyer just started looking, the buyer's not ready to decide to buy a home regardless of what we do, even if we were the best deal on the market. So if somebody says, they want more of an open layout, the translation is they can find a more open, updated layout for the same or a better price. So here's what we can do for feedback. We, number one, cure anything we can. For example, if a house smells like cat urine and we clean and disinfect the home, we can change the carpet, and so the problem's solved, or at least it's improved dramatically. What about other feedback you can't change, like the house is too small? Well, the buyer knew the size of the house before they came out and saw it. So what they're really saying is it's not a good value based on what else they can find in the market. When your home is the best value on the market for a buyer, it sells. Let's look at factors that influence selling. Price, you control that. Condition, you control that. The showings, you control that. The marketing, George and the team control that. The competition, that's outside of both of our control, so the only thing we can respond to accordingly is adjusting the price and condition to that. Here's some benchmarks for showing. Within the first week, we should get between 2 and 5 showings. Within 21 days, we should have 10 showings. Once we get 10 showings, if we have no offer, we'll have to discuss the feedback and adjust the price. If we don't get 10 showings in the first 21 days, then price is deterring people from seeing your home, and you also need to make a price adjustment. Here are a couple of tips when showing your home. Number one, agents will call at an inconvenient time and show and accommodate them whenever possible, and say no when you want to. You may even want to leave a note on the door saying, hey, no showings without an appointment. Call George to schedule and leave my phone number. That way, you won't have to deal with agents when you're home settled and you're done with showings for the day. Also, agents or a buyer may show up at your door to see your home, saying that they've called George and his team and no one called them back, or we said it was okay to come by. Direct them to call me on the sign, the number on the sign, and schedule a time and allow me to qualify the buyers before bringing them through. Frankly, a lot of agents do this and it's not truthful because we'll call them back and we'll coordinate showing. So if they show up at your door, they haven't called us and they're trying to get in, so just refer them back to me and we'll take care of qualifying them. Sometimes agents won't show up or they'll cancel the appointment at the last moment. Sometimes agents show the home and they leave a light on, or occasionally they leave the slider door unlocked. It's very frustrating as a home seller, so we'll do everything to prevent this. Also, buyers sometimes offer less than you were asking, and we have to submit all offers. So again, like I said earlier, don't shoot the messenger, either my team or me. We have to tell you about every offer. When we sell a home in as-is condition, very often the buyer will ask for repairs after they agreed to take it in the current condition. So just understand that all of these pitfalls can happen. We know how to navigate them and a way around it. So when you receive any of these things and they happen where somebody doesn't show up when they're supposed to show a home or they leave a light on, let us know about it, but at the same time, let's keep it in check and then know that the bigger goal is selling the home and getting buyers to look at it. So you hired me and my sales team to sell your home, find a buyer for your home. We spend most of our time and marketing resources looking for a buyer directly for your home. We will leave no stone unturned to find a buyer that's willing to pay the best price for your home, and sometimes they will be represented by another agent from our citywide buyer agent network. If you should come across someone asking about the home to you, please refer the buyers, the agents, the neighbors to us for us to qualify and show the home. I know it's a big decision choosing my real estate sales team, and please feel free to reach out to me directly. And once you're happy with us and you want to refer your friends and family, know that all of your real estate referrals help the kids because we donate a portion of our income to Children's Miracle Network on every closing. And we're always welcome to any 5-star reviews. Thanks again for the trust on selling your home. I look forward to having a smooth closing, and please, let's just keep the open communication and we'll work really hard to make you happy to sell it at top dollar in your time frame. Thanks again.